In today's video, I'm going to show you how to fix the Fusion 360 simulation error step by step, and more importantly, how to understand what's actually causing it so you can avoid it in the future. If you've ever tried to run a simulation in Fusion 360 and it just fails with a vague error message, you're not alone. This is one of the most common issues users run into. The good news is, it's usually easy to fix once you know where to look. And if this video helps you out, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more Fusion 360 tips and tutorials. Alright, let's get started. First, it's important to understand that a simulation error in Fusion 360 is not just a meshing problem. It's actually a general failure that can happen at different stages, like during setup, while solving, or even when generating results. So instead of guessing, we're going to go through the most common causes one by one. Let's start with simulation setup. Open your study and check if all loads and constraints are properly defined. A very common mistake is forgetting to fully constrain the model. If your object can still move freely in space, Fusion 360 won't be able to solve it. Make sure you've applied the correct supports, fixed constraints, or forces depending on your scenario. Next, check your materials. Fusion 360 cannot calculate simulation results without material properties. Click on each body in your model and make sure a material is assigned. Even if everything else is correct, missing materials will cause the simulation to fail instantly. Now let's talk about contacts. If your model has multiple bodies, you need to define how they interact. Go to the contacts section and confirm whether parts are bonded, sliding, or separated. Invalid or missing contact definitions can easily trigger simulation errors because Fusion doesn't know how forces transfer between bodies. Another big issue is meshing. If Fusion 360 cannot convert your model into a mesh, the simulation won't run. To fix this, try simplifying your geometry. Remove tiny features, fillets, or unnecessary details. Then switch to a coarser mesh and try again. This reduces complexity and often resolves meshing failures. You should also take a look at your simulation conditions. Unrealistic values like extremely large forces, impossible constraints, or conflicting settings can cause the solver to fail. Keep your inputs physically reasonable and consistent with real-world behavior. Finally, always review warnings and error messages in the study. Fusion 360 usually gives you hints about what went wrong. These messages can point you directly to missing constraints, bad contacts, or mesh issues, so don't ignore them. Here's a quick tip to remember. Simulation errors are usually caused by setup mistakes or mesh problems, not just geometry, so always check both your model and your simulation settings before trying again. And that's it. You now know how to fix Fusion 360 simulation errors step by step and get your analysis running smoothly. If this video helped you, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more simple and practical Fusion 360 guides. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.